Hello, welcome along to Beamish Museum on a really exciting day for us because after 2 years of the process and the build, we're finally ready to open our Chemist and Photographers new exhibit here at the museum. So we thought before we open the doors officially, we'd give you a little sneak preview and take you through and show you what you can see when you come to visit. There we go, then welcome to the Chemist, which is really exciting to be in here and for everything to be nearly finished. So we've got a few last minute touches to do, a few last minute jobs to do, but you can see that all of these beautiful objects that have been in the stores for so many years are finally out on display. So it's a really exciting time for us. We've obviously got all the herbs and spices and the poisons, so you can come along and help the chemist make up the pills for the day and learn about the cure-alls of the day. So it's a really sort of interesting space in here, and obviously we've got the lozenges and the sweets in here as well. So we'll pop next door because we've got our aerated waters next door, and that's quite an interesting story, so we'll go and see what they're up to in here. There we go, welcome to the Aerated Waters. So the idea is that this is the son of our chemist has set up this exciting business. I told you it was exciting because this actually serves aerated waters in here. So it's the health benefits and the temperance movement and the fascinating story behind all these cod bottles. So if you pop along to the museum in the next couple of weeks, got to be quick, and then we'll show you all the interesting story about the cod bottles. But before anyone gets here, I better just double check that it's all working before we open. So we'll make one up. So in front of you, you'll be able to see that we can make these drinks up with the different flavours, and we'll even have our gas engine running, so we'll add the water in as well. And then all they'll do is they'll add the cap onto it, so this is all done in front of you, so you can see these drinks brewed up in front of you. We'll give it a little shake like that, and then that's ready to take home for you. Here we are, welcome to the photographers. This is our reception space, so this is where you'll be able to come in and book your appointment, ready to have your photograph taken in costume. We'll take you through the doors, transform you into an Edwardian, and then take your picture in our studio. And after you've had your picture taken, it'll come one of these lovely cabinet cards, which have been made in our 1900s print shop. So whatever you can see, that it all ties in here. It's all this sort of little attention to detail that really is bringing the place alive. So what we'll do is we'll pop through and I'll show you some of the costumes, and we'll have a little look at the studio. So you can see with only 2 hours left to opening, Hannah's really busy getting all the costumes ready so that the first visitors when they come through can be completely transformed. So some really lovely handmade costumes in here, right? Everything from soldiers to sailors, and you'll be able to be fully transformed, put the costumes on, and then you go through these curtains and come into our studio, which is one of the most exciting things I think we've ever built at Beamish. Complete with a magnesium flash device, so you get the big bang and the puff of smoke when it goes off. Our hand-painted backdrop which you can sit in front of and have your photograph taken. It's a really sort of exciting experience. I think what's brilliant is that these photos will be used to embarrass people at their weddings in 10 years time, and they'll sit on mantelpieces across the northeast. So it's really good that we're bringing this part of Beamish really to life and telling this interesting story. There you go, so an Edwardian photography studio wouldn't be complete without our very own darkroom. So after you've had your photograph taken, the photographer will come into here and develop your photo and attach it to that beautiful cabinet card from the print shop, so that by the time you change you can take that nice souvenir home with you. Obviously it's a little bit light with the door open, so I'll close that. One of the brilliant features of this exhibit as well is that it's fully gas lit, which is an amazing addition to the museum, and it's been a lot of work. Two of the most important people on this build have been Sean Kay and Clara Wolford. Sean is our buildings team leader and Clara is one of our project officers. Today they're just finishing off those gas lights, which looks like it's going to work really well, which is a good news. Sean was one of the joiners on the project and basically built the building along with his team, and Clara helped design the full project, so it's an exciting day for everyone here. So this building, as you might recognise, is based on one that is in Durham, on Elbert Bridge, and we couldn't have done that without some very important people. This is Paul, and obviously the most important member of the team, Reggie, who helped build the building and did all the stonework and all that side of things here. So, I mean, was it a hard project, Paul?
It was interesting.
Yeah.
The girls decided on various angles and various features that dragged it on a bit, but I think the ideas came to fruition and it looks fantastic because of that.
Looks really good.
I think the input that they had on designing it, I mean, to me it was a pleasure to build, wasn't it? Cause it was a pleasure to load up for cut.
It was a pleasure, everything's been a pleasure.
And Reg, obviously,
You've been interviewing with
was the boss.
So after 2 years of work, you might finally get a 5 minutes break.
We certainly will. In fact, it might take 6 months.
Brilliant, I'll leave you to it.
Cheers.